Hey guys, how are you all? Today I'm super excited to be reviewing Sword Art Online Episode 9, and Episode 9 is what we've been waiting for because there was action, there was like Kirito awesomeness, there was plot development, there was like Sinon and Death Gun, and it was just so intense and I loved it so much. I really want to be more hyped for it, but I lack the energy right now because of how crazy Fan Expo has been. If you guys are wondering, this Fan Expo shirt is from last year. The one this year is red and it looks slightly different, but if I ever wear it on camera, you'll get to see it. I was not expecting what happened in this episode to actually happen in this episode. Episode 9 was this like huge turning point. It's where all the main characters kind of intersect, and there's like a really big plot clash. So the Bullet of Bullets tournament is still ongoing, and Kirito has somehow teamed up with Sinon to kind of weed out Death Gun and try to kill Death Gun before Death Gun kills everyone else. And way back when in the first few episodes, we did know that Sinon was being targeted by Death Gun, and that kind of like fell into the background cracks of the story. It didn't really come up again, and so we kind of get reminded of that really prevalently at the end of the episode here. I've also generally noticed that there's this thing called the Kirito effect. If you are a strong and independent female character and you meet Kirito, suddenly you'll turn into like a defenseless, totally in awe like little girl. I don't know, come on. Even when Sinon and Kirito are kind of fighting this random other participant of the tournament, Sinon is just kind of lying there going like, oh my god, he's like hitting bullets away with the sword. And I get that Kirito deflecting bullets with the sword is pretty cool because you have to be super like dexterous to actually do that. But at the same time, come on girl, you're like a super badass sniper. You could just like take down the guy instead of watching Kirito fend off like 100 bullets with the sword. You could like snipe the guy and just take him out. This type of thing happens a lot when Kirito meets other characters. Suddenly nobody else remembers how to play the game because Kirito is too awesome and Kirito knows everything. And I would think that like Sinon is in more control of herself because some of her like backstory stuff comes up a little bit. She gets a few flashes of like the nightmarish kind of incident that she had with guns in the bank when she was a little kid. And you know, I thought she had that more under control, especially when she was Sinon. Because she says that like Sinon is strong, but Shino is always afraid of something. So I would think that when she's taking on the persona of Sinon in the game, she would be totally immune to this. And of course, I said this earlier that I don't think you can actually get over your fear of guns when you just take on a game persona. But it made it seem as if Sinon was just totally like really badass because she fights with the sniper. But at the same time, at the very end, when she's targeted by Death Gun, she sees Death Gun holding the exact same gun model as the robber in the bank. What are the chances, dude? Come on. And so that was kind of a crazy coincidence. That kind of freaks her out. And Sinon's last kind of like willpower self-defense instinct kind of falls short at the end just because she's so like traumatized by the very fact that the gun is the very same model. And so episode 9 leaves us on a really horrible cliffhanger, and I hate it that it's in episode 9 because next week I'm gonna have like no time to review this episode and I'm gonna really want to know what's happening and everyone's gonna be tweeting about it. I think SAO is like generally doing very well right now. I guess we're finally like pushing right into the heart of the investigation. Death Gun is kind of trying to lure out Kirito, and I have no doubt that there's a little bit of obsession going on there. The Death Gun character is trying to lure out Kirito's crazy side, and when you kind of think about it, it's like insane that you're just gonna kill someone just to see another person react violently to this. If you guys have read the light novel, or if you guys know German, you probably have figured out what Death Gun's real name or avatar or mysterious identity is, and you're just kind of waiting for that while all the anime-only fans mull along with this mystery thing and Kirito's investigation. I really like this episode. It kind of pushed the plot forward. Lots of action to showcase how the animation is styled in the game, how everyone fights in the game. And you know, I'm just kind of waiting for next week's episode, as you guys probably are. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to hit like or subscribe for more from me. Comment below what you guys thought of this episode. This was probably my favorite episode up to date right now. The action was just fantastic. I loved it. That scene when Kirito's like deflecting bullets. Even though Sinon doesn't really do anything in that scene, I like Kirito going into badass mode because when he gets OP, he gets like super OP. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I guess I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. Bye!